Hitler's like your classic, really evil lunatic imperialist. And he doesn't believe in nations at all. If you read his, Mein Kampf, which I don't recommend it, but if you do read it, you'll see that, he's completely against nations. He's like against independent nations. He wants Germany to be, the expressions that he uses are Lord of the earth and mistress of the globe. It's true. He picks up the word nationalism, which had been kind of a do-good kind of word up until that point, and he uses it to describe his racist biological imperialism that seeks to conquer the earth. Mm-hmm. And so even in the middle of World War II, I was just reading an article about Cordell Hull. He was the FDR's Secretary of State. And in 1942, he gave a speech in which he says, explicitly, we're fighting for independent nations. And we all understand that nationalism can go too far, but that nationalism in its fundamental form is something every country needs. Right? That's FDR's Secretary of State, says every country needs nationalism. That's the way that the word was used. Mm-hmm. And after the war, Marxists and liberals saw an opportunity to take Hitler's use of the word nationalism and use it to drive a stake through the idea of the independent nation. And the argument became, what was the cause of the two world wars? What was the cause of the Holocaust? Nationalism. Right? And from then, it's the fact that there are independent nations, that's the evil that caused the two world wars.
Right.
That's, you'll forgive me, a lot of intelligent people have said this, but it's as deeply misguided and misleading an interpretation of history as is really possible. Like the First World War was fought between a bunch of angry European empires, world empires seeking world domination, but nationalism is blamed for World War I.